Welcome to our Bible study, Exodus chapter 7. Alright? We get to hear that God made Moses a god to Pharaoh and Aaron his prophet. There's something which is really interesting, which I wanted to highlight in the previous chapters. I hope you saw it. That we are talking that Pharaoh is actually a principality. And he is the reason why there is resistance for the breakthrough of the people of God. So you as a priest, maybe you are representing your family, you are coming before God, praying for your family that they be delivered, okay, from that oppression. These two guys, they were continuing to go before the principality, but they never one day went before the principality out of their own wisdom or their own thoughts or their own will. No. Look at the fact that every time they went to contend and to present themselves before the principality, they went armed with God's instruction. They went armed with God's command. Okay, so I think this actually helps us even in our warfare. Let us be very advised. Let us not be ignorant and just jump up and go to engage in some battles without wisdom from God, without a word from God. Okay, yes, sometimes we get to now blame God after we suffer a certain defeat, we suffer certain consequences because we did things ignorantly. I just need to highlight that one. Okay, all right. And there is something which is really important, which I just wanted to note. You know what, from verse 6, if you read verse 6, if you read verse 10, and if you read verse 20, there is a statement which we continue to see. And as I continue to see it, it actually helped me understand something. Let me read it for you. And Moses and Aaron did so, just as the Lord had commanded. Do you see that? Everything which happened in Israel, the mighty signs, the mighty wonders, which Moses and Aaron did and performed, they were all because they were doing something consistently. What is it that they were doing? They did so just as the Lord had commanded. Do you know what? We have been a people who cry so much for the end of God. We cry so much for prophecies. We cry so much for God to speak in our lives. But you know what? We are a people of disobedience. If we are ever going to work well with God, we have to be able to obey. So firstly, this book which we are studying, most of us have ignored it a lot. We have continued to be a people of rebellion over and over again. Let's come back and be a people of obedience. Let's start to now observe the word of God, to observe, to do. Okay, let's now be carry out that same instruction which God gave to Joseph. Let this book of the law never depart from your lips. It means that you have consumed it so much to the point that even the way you now speak is actually transfigured and configured to suit and to be in line with what the word of God is actually speaking. Okay, it means that every time you are meditating on it day and night, it means this word has to be a part of you and you have to obey it. You have to actually structure your life around the word of God. So this is one of the initiatives which show that indeed you are ready to be obeying God. Because if you start by disobeying this written word, if he is going to come and give you an instruction, are you going to start obeying God then? If you have failed this test already, it means you have to first start by obeying what he has given you, in what is in your hand now. Start by obeying it, and you start seeing results already from just obeying and reading the word and obeying, structuring your life according to the word and obeying his commands which are in this word. It's enough for you to start to see results already, because the word of God is very alive, very active. And mind you, I'm telling you, it's going to bring you great results. The signs and wonders which you desire, they are actually something which you come as a result of the word which you carry. You cannot do something which you don't have. It comes out of you. Okay? Alright. A story for another time, but I just need to highlight on that one. Let's be a people of obedience. Start obeying God. Start obeying it. You know the word. That which you know, do it. Don't be a person who knows and doesn't do. I think you know, James was telling us that a person who looks at the word and doesn't change and doesn't even take time to look and to vet his life where things are not well, that kind of a person is just a person who looks into the mirror, sees something wrong and just goes away and forgets. That kind of attitude will not get us anywhere with God.